the days of youth before freedom reigned, journeys began. Bicycles became chariots, gliding through murky rural shadows. The Moor whispered secrets, its breath cold as a ghost's sigh. Two paths stretched before the brave, the light or the darkness. The long road gleamed, while the shortcut swallowed all warmth. Fields lay dormant, twisted trees reaching for forgotten dreams. Silence draped the path like a heavy curtain, tightening. But one horror lurked, the creepy-ass mannequin watching. In a house cloaked in solitude, it gazed from windows wide. The widow, a phantom of time, sought company in shadows. Her mannequin stood guard, a sentinel against empty nights. A friend, delivering whispers of print, stumbled upon unease. "Do you have change for the paperboy?" echoed through desolation. The kitchen cradled secrets, where the mannequin's gaze lingered. On a night thick with merriment, defiance bubbled within. Rap music pulsed, drowning the murmurs of the moor's depths. Boldly, the rider approached, laughter crackling in the air. With audacity, he flipped a finger to the lurking gaze. But then, the stillness shattered, and the mannequin stirred. A flicker, a breath of shadow danced in the window. Fear skidded beneath him as he fell to the ground. Heart raced, confusion tangled with disbelief at the empty gaze. Reality twisted like a conjured spell from a nightmare. The widow, he reasoned, moved the mannequin to embrace the loneliness. Shaking hands compelled him towards home, each pedal heavy. News erupted like wildfire 2 days later in the village. The widow, lifeless, found in her bathroom's cold embrace. A slip, a crack, time weaving its cruel tapestry. Medics whispered dark truths, 3 weeks in forgotten shadows. Whispers echoed through the village, a murmur of eerie curiosity. Neighbors gathered, eyes wide, recounting tales of the mannequin's presence. The old house exhaled a heavy air charged with grief. Children found courage in shadows, daring each other to explore. The moon hung low, a watchful guardian over darkening paths. Fear gripped their hearts, tales of the widow feeding their imagination. Each door creaked, revealing the shadows of forgotten memories. The mannequin remained, an unwelcome guest in the widow's absence. Some claimed it moved, dancing in the flicker of candlelight. Glimmers of the past haunted the darkened home, echoes of despair. A brave soul ventured closer, driven by intrigue and dread. The house loomed larger, a giant with hollowed-out eyes. He peered through the cracked window, a heartbeat pulsing within. The mannequin's gaze seemed to pierce through his soul. Fear wrestled with curiosity, gripping him tightly like iron chains. Stories spun like spider silk, trapping the unsuspecting in their webs. What had the widow's fate unlocked? What darkness lay ahead? Each night, the village held its breath, stars twinkling knowingly. Innocent laughter turned brittle, shadows thickening with every whispered tale. The line between reality and nightmare blurred beneath the waning moon. Time pressed forward, but the memory of her lingered still. The Moor continued to sigh, cradling its secrets beneath the surface. Weeks passed, but the Moor's chill never loosened its grip. Curiosity tugged at hearts, drawing villagers toward the abandoned house. They gathered, candles flickering like lost souls seeking warmth. Darkness curled around them, crawling into their very bones. The mannequin, cold and lifeless, stood sentinel in the gloom. Whispers throbbed in the air, tales twisting like roots in the earth. A daring few stepped forward, hearts racing, hands trembling. The door creaked open, revealing shadows dancing in cold corners. Inside, silence lay thick as spider silk, suffocating and sweet. They felt it, a palpable presence, a heartbeat echoing from the walls. A flicker of movement caught their gaze, a glance from the mannequin. Panic ignited, igniting instinctual survival buried deep within. "Is it alive?" a voice trembled, echoing their deepest fears. The air thickened, suffocating hope as the room held its breath. Time stretched like a taut wire, ready to snap. Then a shudder rippled through the mannequin, a shadow of life. Eyes widened, breath hitched as darkness whispered secrets of the past. The Moor sighed dramatically, reclaiming its reign of unease. Facing the unknown, they turned to flee, hearts pounding, spirits racing. As they stumbled into the night, a soft giggle lingered. The creepy-ass mannequin watched with knowing eyes, forever unyielding. Stay tuned for more captivating stories.